Hi guys, so today we'll be checking out a game controller that our friends from Machenike has sent over to us to unbox and review. Machenike does not only make game controllers, but they also make keyboards, mouse, and other game peripherals for your PC. And if you remember, they're also the ones who sent over to us our keyboard with an LCD screen that we most often use in our setup. This is the Machenike G5 Pro V2 controller Premium Edition. And as you can see, we don't only get the controller in this box, but we also have an RGB charging stand, and might I say that this will be a cool addition in our setup over here. So let's go ahead and unbox the G5 Pro V2 controller from Machenike. Okay guys, so this is the Machenike G5 Pro V2 controller. So this is the Premium Edition. And as you can see, inside the box, you also have this charging stand. And the box in itself, it looks pretty premium. It's bigger than the usual box that I get for any of my other controllers. So let's open the box up. So this G5 Pro V2 controller has dual optical triggers and quad optical micro switches. It is also 1000 Hertz polling rate using wired, okay? And it's also having the two-stage trigger lock. So let's open this box. So what we can see in the box is a manual. Okay, and we have 4 extra joysticks over here. We'll just keep it here. Okay. And again, for the, just to go back, for the 1000 polling rate, that one is automatic as long as you're using it as wired. So this is the dongle. This is a dual core dongle that can connect 2 controllers with this one dongle. And we also have our USB cable. And let's open this one first. This is the charging stand. This is the interactive RGB charging dock. And here we have our G5 Pro V2 controller. This is a gold and black color. So we have 4 programmable buttons, 2 at the top, 2 at the back, and it was quite good weight. And we have this magnetic plate here, so it can be removed if we want to change the joystick component. Yep, so that's our controller. So the G5 Pro V2 controller comes in 3 colors. The gold color right over here, the Premium Edition. And we also have the black and the white colored controllers. One of the features of this controller is that you have the ability to actually hot swap the joystick in itself if either you have worn it out or you wanted to change the type of joystick that you are using in this controller. This is possible with the G5 Pro V2 controller. You just need to remove the faceplate and pull out the joystick in itself and the component for the joystick in itself, and you can swap this out easily. Let me show you. This, with the help of tweezers, you can actually remove this joystick component, and you can swap it out with a new component or a different type of joystick depending on your gaming needs. And it's also easy to install the new joystick. You just need to align all the plates over here and over here until you hear that click. Place the joystick back and the plate back, and you're good to go. So now let me show you guys on how we can program the programmable buttons that are found here on top, 2 on top and 2 at the back with our macro recording. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now we are going to show you how you can do a macro recording for the 4 programmable buttons that we have here. So we have 2 at the back and 2 on top. This is the M1 and M2, M3 and M4 buttons. So for this one, we are going to use this software, this website to be able to do this test. So what this software does, or what this website does, is that it tests your gamepad for the inputs. So if you can see here, if I'm moving the joystick, it will also show this website. The buttons also show here. So we can see if the recording of our macros will be properly executed once it is recorded. So how do we do the recording for this G5 Pro V2 controller? So it's very easy. We just need to press the function button and the button that we want to program simultaneously. So for example, I want to record the M2 button right over here. So I will just need to press this together, and you will see that the lights are blinking here. So it means that it is ready for recording. So you just need to press this combination of buttons that we need to record. So for example, we do X, X, Y, Y, A, B, A, B, up, down, left, right, left, right. And once we are done, we need to press the M2 button again to save that recording. Just take note that the macro recording for this gamepad is only until 32 steps, but I think that's already more than a lot. Okay, so once that one is saved, you can see that the color has been solid again after pressing the M2 button again. So now, when we press the M2 button, check this here, you'll see if the recording that we did was correct. Okay, one more time. I'll press the M2 button. X, X, Y, Y, A, B, up, down, left, right, left, right. See? That's how easy it is to record the macro recording. But if, for example, you want to remove the recording, so it's also easy. You just need to press the buttons again. For example, the M2 button, we need to erase what we have recorded. So function button plus M2 button. It will blink again. Then without pressing any other keys, just press the M2 button again. This will erase whatever you have recorded in that specific button. Now, if I press the M2 button, there's nothing that is recorded, so there's nothing that is registering in this gamepad tester as well. Okay? And it will be the same process for M1 and both for the M3 and M4 at the back. So now let's go ahead and do some game testing. Okay, so now let me show you on how we can pair our G5 Pro V2 controller to our Nintendo Switch. So this pairing method, we need to only use it for the very first time. We need to use the wire to connect our G5 to our Nintendo Switch. But afterwards, once it is paired, we can already use it wirelessly. Okay, so let's just connect this first to our Switch. Okay, and then at the back of our controller, we switch this into NS for Nintendo Switch. So that's the second one from the left, third one from the right. And then if you see it in the controller right over here, so we find that it's already detected. Okay, so we can actually already use our controller for our Nintendo Switch. Then afterwards, we can actually already remove this connection from our controller and our Switch. And now if we do a find controller, we should be able to find this controller already in our Switch and use it as per normal. So what do I think about the G5 Pro V2 controller from Machenike? Well, I might say that this premium edition looks really premium. The fact that it's gold colored is something that is quite nice. And this is the first controller that I have that is in gold color. And the fact that you can change the joystick component is also a good plus. It also has that trigger buttons that I really like. So we have some controls that we have tested before that they have the automatic switching between dip switch or the shallow switch. But here, what I like is that I can do that on my own. And if I wanted to be a shallower trigger, I can do that. If I wanted to be a deeper trigger, then I can do that as well. It's also good that this can be used in PC, in your mobile phone, and even in your Nintendo Switch. The continuous 1000 Hz polling rate also ensures that we will have as little lag as possible that we can in this controller. And the included base in itself also makes it a great centerpiece in our setup, since it has RGB light also when it is docked. Come a little closer so you can see it better. So that is the Machenike G5 Pro V2 controller Premium Edition. And as I said earlier, it also comes in a black and white color for this G5 Pro V2 controller. And as I saw from AliExpress, I haven't seen it in Amazon yet, but you can also buy the stand separately in AliExpress for the black and the white color for this G5 Pro V2 controller. The size and weight of the controller also feels nice in my hand, and I gotta say, with this bit of heaviness in the controller itself, it really feels premium. So, what do you guys think? Are you going to get for yourself this Machenike G5 Pro V2 controller Premium Edition? If you are interested in this controller, I will leave the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Thank you guys for joining us again for another unboxing and review. And as you can see behind me, we are continuously upgrading our setup. And I will let you guys see once this is finished, the final outcome of our upgrades in our setup. So in order to keep updated on what's going on in our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and maybe watch more of our videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!